Hey everybody, I'm Gabe. This is Deit.
What's up, everybody?
And we are back. We chilling. We chilling in the smoke room in the crib. We still enjoying the stogies from the last episode. Enjoying what you got over there. What you call that?
I have a stack of pancakes going here. All
right.
I need is some syrup and some butter. But got my stack going. It's burning really well. It's very enjoyable cigar. Very enjoyable, man. Just relaxing. You know, got my buddy here. You know, it's a nice day outside.
Oh, it is.
Can't beat it. Just got off from work and just kicking it, man. Just kicking it.
Oh, definitely. I mean, you kind of hit something that I know myself relating to utilizing the smoke room is sometimes if it's like even in the afternoon, I just light up, sit out here, and like you said, just relax. I mean, I got the windows over here so I can look outside, get my eyes, occupied, and just kind of just decompress.
Well, we talked about it in the last episode about how there's something to be said for smoking alone in your backyard, on your patio, or wherever you in your garage, or whatever you do. There's something to be said about the solitude and the relaxation that you get from just being alone with some music and some maybe some aromatherapy and so on and so forth. But I gotta tell you, the other day I went down to Atlantic City and I went to a place called the Tennessee Avenue Tobacco Company in Atlantic City, right on Tennessee Avenue in Atlantic City. For those who don't know, Atlantic City monopoly is based on the streets in Atlantic City, and Tennessee Avenue is one of the major streets out there, right off the boardwalk. So I go out there and had a really good time with the conversation. They have people who work there that are very knowledgeable. Like I kind of think I'm not the most knowledgeable, but I'm not the least knowledgeable either. And I know what I like. But these guys took it to another level. I smoked some cigars that were next level cigars. As a matter of fact, one was called the Didier, Didier, Didier cigars. Very good smoke, man. Very elite smoke.
Now, when you say elite, what do you like? What?
Well,
sets it off?
For me, it was a different level of tobacco. I'm still learning more about the brand and the company. It was a different level of tobacco where the tobacco had less smell to it. And
really?
What the gentleman that was there was telling me was that the smell of tobacco or from a cigar generally comes from the bacteria in the tobacco. So in other words, if a cigar is really smelly and really smoky or has a lot of tobacco smell to it, generally it's because of the bacteria. And on the flip side of that is a cigar like this one, this Didier, it had less smell. Like for example, my wife usually sometimes complains about the cigar smell when I get home, and she didn't complain, and she wouldn't even have known I smoked the cigar.
Oh wow!
Like it wasn't on my clothes or anything. So and the other thing that I really enjoyed about this cigar was there was no harshness. Some cigars, not all, but some cigars have a little harshness in your throat. You get a little harshness in your throat when you're puffing on it. You know what I'm talking about. And it's not very pleasant sometimes. But this cigar was smooth, just like the drink that I was drinking with it. It went down smooth. The tobacco went down smooth, and it was just an enjoyable experience. And I understand like what people say. Well, you go into a lounge, you never know who you're going to meet. I met a lot of nice people, professional people. I met one guy who he was a judge. So very professional people, very nice people, and I really had a good time there. So Tennessee Avenue Tobacco Company is the name of the place. Check it out if you're in the area.
Oh, you know something? I'm glad because I remember in a previous episode, which we talked about, that sometimes um, it's almost not, I wouldn't say a turn off some cigar lounges, but it has been
Mm-hmm.
something that we kind of almost felt not the attraction to. But we also want to say that there are cigar lounges that just they have that ambiance, they have
Yeah,
that
yeah,
whole thing. You know, and I say that as I'm looking at the Ashton ashtray, because Ashton is one of those places that we went to,
right, right.
and it's one of those places that does. It has that ambiance. It has that where you go, and of course, I'll be honest, it has that filtration.
Well, that's interesting that you say that because I think a lot of places what gives it a good ambiance or what makes well has to a lounge has to make you feel invited,
Mm-hmm.
and this place really did. Even though and the staff, like I said, very helpful staff
Mm.
without being like know-it-alls or make you feel small because you don't know this or they talk over your head.
Mm-hmm.
These guys were very knowledgeable, uh, uh, and just made you feel welcome there. You know, they didn't serve alcohol, but they got you sit down, you have a cup of coffee. Would you like a water? Would you just the TV's around you felt at home immediately. And then, like I said, the staff was even more than they were knowledgeable. They were just friendly. They were just like we had good conversations. Some things we talked about were cigars. Some things were other things in life. So just a really inviting place, and I'll go back soon because it was really nice.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to mention I wasn't invited, but that's because
Well, you were working,
yeah.
and it was a spur of the moment thing. Sometimes, like I'm off on Mondays,
Mm-hmm.
and that's or a time where most people are going to work. That's their
Mm-hmm.
first day of the week, and I purposely kind of did it like that. Well, two reasons. I did it like that because of football season. I like to have a good time. Sometimes that Sunday night game will last till 12, 1, 12 o'clock, 12:30 in the morning. And now I don't have to go to work the next day. So, but yeah, I mean, I went down on a Monday. Didn't have much to do. And I said, let me take a ride down there and enjoy myself. So I did. And then I'll be doing more of
Yeah.
that.
No, definitely good stuff.
So you may have to change your schedule.
Yeah, I might have to, because one of the things I do like about, let's say, if you have the opportunity to have a Monday off, is you're right. You don't have to worry about the crowds. You can go there, you can
Right,
enjoy it. Because
right.
sometimes when you go where there's too many people, I can only speak for myself. It does get, I don't know if it's the word intimidating, or you get a little more anxiety kind of, because it's so
Well,
much stuff, and so too many things going on where you just want to, like right now, I enjoy smoking here at the smoke room because I'm just relaxing, enjoying
right.
myself. It's my own pace. It's not like there's too much stuff going on. So I would say Monday would probably be a good day for me because I would
Right.
assume it would be a little bit less
Well,
traffic.
yeah, because another thing I noticed was like one good thing about this place was it wasn't overly crowded. I think that
Mm-hmm.
when I first walked in, it was maybe two, three people in there. And the good thing about that is it like the conversation, like it wasn't like the people there were trying to you know show their all be know-it-alls.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't like that. They were even the guys that were patrons, they were very inviting. Like, come on over, sit here and where you from, where you doing, that kind of thing. So it was more like sitting with friends that or people I had just met than people just, oh, well, what are you smoking? And you get some people sometimes who, oh, you're smoking that, I'm smoking this. I got this. That's a lot better than that. No, it was nothing like that. Nothing like that. So it was really a pleasurable experience. Can't wait
But
to go back.
that's actually great because I know sometimes going to the bars a couple of times that we've gone together. Now that he's mentioned that, it makes me remember that you do get that person who's at the bar and they got their case. They got they're
Right. They
almost
got the
like I'm the
nicest
yes, the
case.
nicest case,
You
the
know,
flashiest case,
the most
the
expensive
most
alcohol.
the most expensive
Yeah.
alcohol. They're
Right.
coming out. to make sure that it has a certain name to it, and then it's almost
Right.
like it's almost like the guy that shows up with the Corvette.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Shows up at the barbecue with the Corvette. He wants the attention.
That's a very good analogy.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it's like. So yeah, that's a turnoff for me.
And I'm not I'm not trying to say anyone to a Corvette is something negative.
No.
But just to kind of use that example is I do get that in the bar where the person comes in and it's kind of pumping his chest and you're like, oh, this guy, and and that's where you get individuals that kind of get a little extra.
Yes, you do sometimes, and like I said, that's the negative part about lounges. But this lounge, like I said, I liked it so much. I went down on the Monday, and I went back. I took another buddy of mine, and we went down on Saturday. And he said the same thing. He said, "Man, this place is great. These cigars are so they're another level of tobacco smoking, and we just had a great time." So
so you went again with another friend?
I did.
I kind of picked up on that.
Yeah. Well,
So wow. I mean, wow. I guess he had a Corvette.
I've said too much.
Yeah. But it's all good. It's all good.
No, we're gonna go. We got all summer. It's just May. We got all summer.
And actually, I have been hearing a lot about other cigars in the Philadelphia area, some out here where I guess that's more of a normal trend that it's cigar lounge and you can bring your own alcohol. I think some you can even bring your own food.
Yeah, in Jersey, I don't think there's too many cigar lounges that serve alcohol. So yes, and you would think that'd be opportunity for some people to flex and say, "Look, I got this 100-year bottle of scotch, and what do you got over there?" Well, I got Night Train, or I don't know, whatever the lowest form of liquor is. So it can get pretty intimidating sometimes. But like I said, this place was not like that.
Oh, well, that's great. Good stuff. Mm-hmm. I know one thing that I just wanted to touch on. I was just wondering, and it's not the reason I got these Stogies that were smoked, because they are pretty good. Pretty good. I mean, I think they're very good cigars, especially for the price.
Oh, the Stogies are awesome.
But I was wondering, do you think that everyone's talking about the tariffs and everything else? Have you seen them affect like cigars? I mean, I haven't. Not because I don't know if they have. If they have it, if they've changed certain people's purchasing of the higher end cigars. I know you mentioned they had some higher end cigars there.
They did, but I'm not sure to answer your question, only because this was my first time smoking. Like I said, it was called the Didier cigar, and
was it called the P Didier?
No. P Diddy's got nothing to do.
No, ain't no Diddy.
No freak offs in there or nothing like that.
No. Did it come with some baby oil? Like
just complimentary bottle of baby oil? No, I don't recall that. Right, but the Didier cigar.
Every time you say it, that's all I think.
Yeah. So it was. Now that's the other thing. It was a little more pricey. I think the one I smoked was about $34.
Oh wow!
Yeah, which is pricey. Is pricey for me, but it was worth every penny.
Wow!
One thing I've been telling myself lately is, when it comes to my enjoyment of cigars, spare no expense when you have the means, and so life is too short to say I'll get it another day, or I'll do it another time, or I can't do it right now. If you got something good, smoke it, even if it's in your humidor. And these things where you got, you might have something nice in your humidor. I'm saving that for my birthday. I'm saving that for when my buddy comes over. I'm saving that for smoke it, smoke it, enjoy it. As long as you got the time and you got the opportunity, go ahead, smoke it. You could always get another one. So yeah.
I mean, I do commend you on saying that, because I must say I was that person that would keep those cigars, and after you've shared that conversation with me, off camera, where it's like, hey, if you got it, you smoke it, you enjoy it, because sometimes you have that cigar and you're like, man, I'm waiting for that occasion, for that special occasion.
Yes.
that special occasion could be right here, right now.
Right.
It could be.
Well, let's face it.
Yeah.
You could drop dead.
Well, I'm not saying smoke because you're gonna die.
No. What I'm saying
right,
is,
yeah.
I watched this show one time, and I hate to steal something from another show I watched, but they were the guy was saying that if God forbid you drop dead, but if you did, some guy who you don't like is going to come and your wife's going to be like, I got to get rid of these old cigars, and he's going to be like, I'll take them. So this guy who you probably didn't like that much in the first place is going, I'll take these cigars off your hands, and you're dead, and you never got the chance to smoke them. So the whole point is, if you got something good in your humidor, or if you got something online that you want to purchase that you're saying like, oh, I'll get this on payday, or I'll get this when my money comes in, I'll get this when my tax return refund comes back. Man, just go ahead and get that thing and enjoy it. Life is short.
No, absolutely. I mean, I know exactly what you're talking about, because like I said, I had some cigars, high-end cigars, they were gifts, and I just kind of just kept them there. And then it always became a chore to keep them, to keep them good. Where it's like, well, when am I going to enjoy it? And then if I take a chance and now they either get too dry or something happens.
Oh yeah, then you lost out. Then you didn't get the full effect of the cigar. So I mean, hey, smoke them while you got them.
I'll be honest, I am enjoying the cigar. I mean, for it to be a Stogie and it says
it's burning so well. It's very enjoyable. Creaminess, still with the creaminess, the sweetness, pairing well with the rum. I mean, this is what it's all about. This is why we do what we do. And like I said, you guys ever tried the Stogies? Put some comments in there.
Yeah, definitely.
Let us know if you tried it, how you liked it, or I guess we could put a link in the comments about how to
order it or where
to order them. Where you order from and all that.
I'll put the name and everything on there. Only because, maybe you never thought of trying it because of the fact, because also you'll get people that might be turned off by the low price of it.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Don't get suckered in thinking that, oh, it's only $2, man. This is not that good at all. I mean, how good it can be for $2? Very good.
It is
very good. So, yeah, I don't think the tariffs aren't affecting this cigar right now.
They're still cheap, but they're still good. So we're gonna keep smoking, drinking, enjoying. I'll be still waiting for my invitation for that Tennessee cigars location.
Well, you
unless he's gonna take another friend with him.
Well, it's gonna be a Monday, so you may have to take off work.
Well, I can't call. Well, if I call out sick, I guess I'll show this. This tape will definitely be after a Monday, I guess. Is that what you're saying? Yeah.
Well, we'll go on Saturday.
Yeah.
We'll go.
All right. So with that being said, we're going to keep enjoying it. We want you to enjoy it. I'll put the information for the Stogies. Tell us what you think, because we think they're good. The price is right. It's one of those things that, some people may overlook it because of the price. You may think, I'm not going to. Hey, it's a good, solid cigar. So with that,
yeah. Go out and get yourself some of these. These are good just to have in your humidor.
Yeah.
Just buy a pack of, what is it? Pack of 10. Yeah. Buy a pack of 10. Throw them in there.
And guess what I was thinking right now, which could probably go into another episode. These might be some perfect Stogies to put in some infusion.
Yes. Yeah, very good.
I was just thinking about it.
Yep. I'm going to order me some. So get yourself some and enjoy. Great cigar.
With that being
great price.
Yes. I'm Gabe. This is Deep. This is Simple Smokes. And we out.
Peace out, everybody.